Welcome to Amuse Comics. The YouTube channel where we explore everything you need to know about your favorite characters from the world of comics, movies, and TV shows. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the Blue Beetle, one of the most exciting characters in the DC Comics universe. Are you ready to learn everything there is to know about this powerful young vigilante? How did he get his powers? Who were the other Blue Beetles before him? And what kind of abilities does he have? Let's get started. The Blue Beetle is a superhero who made his debut in the DC Comics universe in 2006. Created by Keith Giffen, John Rogers, and Cully Hammer, he's a teenager from El Paso, Texas, who gains his powers from a powerful alien device known as the Blue Scarab. But he's not the first Blue Beetle. There have been 3 different versions of the character over the years. So let's take a closer look at each of them. Alien technology turned James Reyes into the Blue Beetle. James Reyes is the current Blue Beetle, and the one we'll be focusing on today. He made his debut in the Infinite Crisis crossover event in 2006. Before he became a superhero, he was a normal teenager living in El Paso. But that all changed when he found a strange blue scarab, and it bonded to his spine, giving him incredible powers. The scarab is revealed to be an alien technology created by a race known as the Reach, and it's responsible for James' name, the Blue Beetle. Dan Garrett as Blue Beetle. Before James Reyes, there was Dan Garrett, the original Blue Beetle. He first appeared in Fox Comics in 1940, before Charlton Comics acquired the character. He was a police officer who gained his powers from a drug called Vitamin 2X. He was the first Blue Beetle to have powers, but he couldn't pass them on to anyone else. He was retconned in 2011 with the New 52 launch. James Reyes is the 3rd Blue Beetle, and before Dan Garrett, there was Ted Kord. He was originally from Charlton Comics in 1966 before DC acquired it. He was a vigilante more like Batman who used his own athleticism and self-built weaponry to fight crime in a bug-eye blue costume due to his lack of powers. He was the 2nd Blue Beetle, and he couldn't use the scarab, which was originally written as a magical Egyptian artifact. The New 52 launched in 2011, retconned him and restored the existence of Ted Kord, who tries to help remove the scarab from James' spine. There are a few different iterations of James Reyes' Blue Beetle origin. In James Reyes' Infinite Crisis debut, the scarab that turns him into Blue Beetle is the same one Dan Garrett used and Ted Kord could not use, which is accidentally sent to El Paso, where he finds it, takes it home, and discovers it attached itself to him in his sleep. This was rewritten in 2011, with the New 52 launch, as the result of James trying to protect his friend Paco from alien thieves who sought to retrieve the scarab, which bonded to his spine after a thief's knife struck it when it was being kept in a backpack on James' back. The most recent restoration of the DC Universe, Rebirth, both restores the existence of Ted Kord and once again makes the eponymous device magic instead of alien. Regardless of where the blue scarab comes from, it's a powerful tool for James Reyes when he's fighting evil as the Blue Beetle. The scarab doubles as his suit, a protective exoskeleton that automatically covers his body whenever he is in danger. It can create almost any weapon imaginable and even gives James the power of flight. But those are just the basic abilities. The scarab also allows him to see objects from other dimensions, increase his strength and speed, and even hack into computer systems. It's a versatile tool that makes James a formidable opponent for any villain. In addition to his physical abilities, James is also a skilled fighter and tactician. He's quick on his feet and able to think on the fly, making him a valuable member of any team he's a part of. He's also a skilled hacker and inventor, able to create his own gadgets and weapons to aid in his fight against crime. Blue Beetle in the comics. Since his debut in 2006, James Reyes has made appearances in a number of comics, including his own Blue Beetle series, as well as Teen Titans and Justice League of America. He's also been a part of several crossover events, including the Infinite Crisis and Blackest Night. In the comics, James has faced off against a number of villains, including the Reach, the Brotherhood of Evil, and the Crime Syndicate. He's also had to deal with personal struggles, including the loss of his family and friends. But through it all, he's remained determined to use his powers for good and protect the people of El Paso. Blue Beetle in the future. With the upcoming Blue Beetle film, fans will finally get to see James Reyes on the big screen. The film will star Solo Mariduena in the title role, and it's expected to be an HBO Max exclusive. It's an exciting time for the character and his fans, as we'll finally get to see him in live action. But whether it's on the big screen or in the comics, one thing is for sure, the Blue Beetle is a force to be reckoned with, and he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Are you excited to see him on the big screen? What's your favorite Blue Beetle comic? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Amuse Crush for more content on your favorite characters.